So guess what I'm starting to watch? But I said I wasn't gonna watch, but I started watching it anyway, and now I'm hooked.
Please tell.
One Piece. Okay, Luffy up there just kicking butt left or right, child. He said, and I'm gonna beat him up.
It is surprisingly very good.
Hands.
Like I got the reach.
Like the part, like Zoro could be like struggling, whatever, and then all of a sudden you see.
I love it. How far in are you?
I love that type of balance. I'm still at the beginning. I just started not too long ago.
Yeah, we're still at the beginning
let me
too.
watch this because I ain't got nothing else to do, and it's like what 9, and then I look back up. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, golly, I'm immersed.
They got me.
Immersed.
They got you.
Gals.
They got me, gals.
They got me, gals.
Yeah, we had to take a break because we started like watching everything, and then we started rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, one of the best animes in the world. And you know this, it's still so good. I still cry like I don't know what's gonna happen.
It is a good anime. Like that's probably one of the ones that will make me cry. It don't take a lot to make me cry unless I'm on my women issues.
I got a text message that's blocking me from our episode notes. Okay.
Not blocking you, not physically blocking you.
Well, you know what's really happening is
you can't, not the little kid. You can't go until you read this text. Bye.
I had to move it out the way. Okay. Let me adjust my mic a little bit so I can see it too. Okay, so... Oh, you know what's very important that we need to do? Introduce ourselves. See, look, you be reading my mind.
We back.
We back. Look at her. She looks so Y2K. With the MK shirt on.
Yarr. Yarr. Wait, no.
We got the throwbacks.
Move for real.
I got the Atari.
Okay. Period. Purr.
You know what, to be honest, I think I got this from Forever 21 back when I used to shop there. It's been a long time. Maybe.
Long time. R.I.P. Forever 21 because I don't know where y'all at now.
Anyways, I'm Katt. My name is Katt. Also Katt Burglar.
And I'm Foxx.
Also known as Foxx the Gamer. Name change.
Name change per Big Dot 2021, 2022, 2023, period. And wit.
I love the name change. It is so fitting.
I had to change it up because I was just feeling like nobody was like, okay, I was saying Foxy Nima, which is Nima is like Grayson's slightly, I think. But nobody.
See, I remember because you told me.
Yes. And so I was like, I need to change my name. But I like Foxx because I'm foxy.
Yeah.
I think it fits me.
That's your persona.
I also got a big butt. Foxx the Gamer.
But, okay, more importantly, do you have the knees?
I do not have the knees.
Okay.
I had the knees when I like do squats and deadlifts, like when I'm lifting. Does that count?
I've never heard her say that. I've never heard her include that, but it possibly is. She's very inclusive, so.
She works out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she got to be doing something to maintain. Because how else? I do not have the knees. I don't know the last time I had the knees. If I get up right now, my legs will pop.
I have them for lifting, and I have them for the zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I need to be training for that.
That's about it.
I don't think I have a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to work out.
With these little artificial stuff these people keep on making.
Let's not even get into that. I don't even want to think about that.
Like the other day. So let's not get into that. Well.
Let's not talk about it, but let's talk about it.
I read that they're making artificial shrimp. They're making shrimp in the labs good.
Like,
And shrimp. They making lab shrimp
ew.
in the labs overseas. I think it's Taiwan. And they want you to pay like $5,000 for it.
$5,000 for some
And they
lab
said they
made
have the
shrimp?
texture. So they put in like dumplings and stuff, so they has the texture of mincemeat.
Now
Who finna eat that?
I've had some fake shrimp from like a vegan restaurant, but you're not talking about that.
No, I'm talking about them getting the cells from shrimp, recreating those cells, feeding it nutrients, and then selling it and making food out of it.
Ew.
Like dumplings cost like $300 or something.
No, thank you.
They finna turn to zombies over there. There's gonna come up with
You know,
it might already be in America. COVID, hello.
You know, that's a good segue because the first order of business that I don't even think you did that on purpose, but that was so perfect. Because we've been playing Back for Blood, which is made by the same people that made Left 4 Dead.
What's in your head? In your head.
You better sing. Hey, you know, it's not a Foxx song unless there's a run. Yes. You gotta do the run.
Run. I have to do a run. I gotta bring it back to my people, okay? Like, this might be a cranberry song, but it's gonna be a black folk song today.
Right. Put a little soul in it.
A little sprinkle of Baptist.
Put a little soul in it. Look, I just realized I'm missing an ear.
Not an ear.
And I remember seeing... Did you call... What? A house cat? So we've been... Foxx streamed it, right?
Sure.
Okay. And did we stream both times? Oh, we streamed...
No.
We streamed on yours and then Solar Scouts streamed.
Yes.
With our friend... Merch.
Merch.
Hey, Merch. And we also played with a couple other friends, but it's fun. I mean, like, we got through 2 acts, right? I think so far.
We got to the third one, but we decided no.
No, we hadn't started the third. Yeah, we got to it. It's a little hard on casual.
We were on recruit.
Yes. And we were struggling.
Merch put us on veteran.
Cause he's cruel, very cruel, and he was like he believes in us. You believe in who? Not us, the wrong ones to believe in.
I don't believe in us.
No.
So if you believe in me, nope.
Right.
I believe we're gonna die.
And we did very fast.
Die to death.
Die to death.
Die to death. Okay.
But one thing that we love about Back for Blood is that it is cross-platform. Which is the real thing that I want to talk about. Because I don't know if y'all follow... I mean, you should follow Foxx on Twitter. Because, like, what the heck are you doing? And you should also follow me.
Thing that you could ever see all day.
Yeah, and you need to be following Solar Scouts. I'm going to have it here. You couldn't even see my hands doing the gesture. It's going to be... right below us, but I'm not that skilled with no editing. It's not finna come shooting out your hand. But you would have seen her talk about the woes of cross-platform gaming.
How y'all bullying me?
I didn't bully. I am very supportive.
Because I don't have a PS4 yet, bruh.
Okay.
PS3. I got the Xbox as a gift from and now
I never bullied. That was Merch.
To get a PS4 or PS5.
Yeah. Well, so
PS though, because I started off with PS, even though I played like Atari and everything else because my cousins had it, but I personally started playing with PS. So it has a special place in my heart. I can't help it that I have not gotten one yet.
It's okay. You do not have to defend yourself. You know why? Because there's a reason Xbox exists. Because Xbox has a market. There are a ton of great games. I was an Xbox person before I got my PS4. I actually got my Xbox from as well. And we don't give our exes any time of day. And I mean, now it's collecting dust. But before, I was... The main reason is because I've gotten into PC gaming.
Collecting dust, too. It was for a minute. I was like,
yeah,
I can really do this gaming.
So, yeah. So there's so many different ways to game.
Yeah.
You have a Switch?
I do have a Switch.
Why don't we talk about Switch games we can play together? We're always focused on PlayStation and Xbox. That's not the only one. But I really think that cross-platform gaming is the future because...
And everybody needs to go ahead and get all their older games that they have online that there wasn't cross-play and go ahead and cross-play.
The fact that GTA 5 is not cross-play online... is not crossplay is a crime. The fact that Borderlands 3 is not crossplay for everything else it is crossplay for and PlayStation, because you and I could play if I have it on PC and you have it on Xbox, no problem.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, but PS4 won't work.
It's crazy because you have these are bigger development games, bigger development-based games. And then you have a game like an indie game like Dead by Daylight.
Exactly. That's another one we enjoy.
Indie game, and it is cross-platform. They became cross-platform before any of these bigger games did.
Yep. And Stardew Valley cross-platform.
But they did more, huh?
I said, in Stardew Valley cross-platform, I might be making that up. Among Us! Look at Among Us!
Yeah.
That's cross.
Among Us is indie game. Indie games are doing what these main developer-based games should have been doing.
They do that because of the money.
Giving what they should have gave.
Yeah.
Indies.
Yeah, big companies are really doing it for money. Because, like, Borderlands 3... your little tendril. Borderlands 3... It came out in a time where cross-platform was becoming more of a thing. And so, there is no reason for it to not work. I mean, the only reason I can think of is that they want people to buy it on all systems. And I'm not about to do that. What other games are cross-platform? Oh, Fortnite, which we don't play Fortnite. Apex Legends, I think. Yeah, Apex Legends is. We do play Call of Duty Zombies occasionally. Yes. Warzone is pretty popular.
Get back on that. World War Z is cross-play, and I did not know that.
Oh.
And I think that would be that's a different outlook on zombie games. I feel like that's a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
Than Back 4 Blood. I feel like we will die sooner, but I think it will be fun.
I think it's interesting that most...
They have, like, the aftermath, too.
I think it's interesting that most crossplay games seem to be horror-based. Because they know that you want to play survival games with your friends. Like, you don't want to do that by yourself. I mean, you can, but that's not what makes it fun.
It's not fun doing that.
Back 4 Blood would not be fun playing by myself. Like, I would not enjoy that.
I tried doing it by myself. I was like, not gonna do this. Not because I didn't want to. Well, yeah, I didn't want to because I didn't have anybody I could trust. It was just a whole bunch of bots.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all not gonna really be there for me for real, for real. They was more for each other than it was for me. I was there dying. They was just shooting people on the other side. I was like, oh!
What's the white girl name that we played with bot? Holly. Now, Holly was healing when we were playing the three of us.
All the ammo.
She was like, yes, she was just dropping. She was like, you need these bullets? Right, like, where are you getting this from? And it was cool, like, you know, when you die, you can come back as a bot, and then you can go save your body. Back 4 Blood is fun. I mean, it's not, like, perfect. I don't get why it got low ratings, but it's fun to me.
Smell of some haters.
Right. I mean, that's all they ever are. All they ever are. Speaking of low ratings, did you see the rating that IGN gave the Grand Theft Auto re-release? I'm gonna let me go.
I was a little shook.
I know. Let me let everybody know the GTA trilogy has a
fan favorite.
Right, 0.4 out of 10. 0.4. Let me say it again for everybody.
But
0.4.
how much did they really spend on this? Like, if it's a re-release, what do they do differently?
They supposedly fixed the graphics to make them look a little bit more modern. Now, did they? I mean, just from the images, it doesn't look that great. But it got that score because it's insanely glitchy. So that's something that they can fix. You know, graphics not really so much.
0.4.
I know, a 0.4. That's some.
It's more than a few minor glitches, child.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Not minor. Probably some big glitches, but you know, that's less than Cyberpunk. And they fixed those glitches, but then by the time they fixed them, nobody wanted to play it anymore. What a letdown. I didn't play it, I'm just talking.
I was so ready to play that. And then I saw that stuff, I was like, I was ready to play it because they had my boy Keanu.
Yes.
Anything with Keanu slaps.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to tarnish my boy's name, and I don't like that.
My brother played it on PC, which is like what everybody says play it on, and he enjoyed it. He said it was fun. It was glitchy, but it wasn't as glitchy as like PS4 and Xbox. But no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna play it.
Not gonna happen.
I watch somebody else play. I watched HCO Delirious play it when he did. And I think
I don't know who that is.
Berlin played it too. So.
I don't know who the first person you said is.
Oh, so okay. So when I was like recovery from the whole kidney thing, that's when I really started watching gameplay. And the first group I watched was called the Vanos group.
Oh, I've heard you talk about them.
Yeah. So HCL Delirious was one of the people that was in that group.
Okay.
And so, they branched out and became their own thing. And so, like, I watch him still from the group. I watch cartoons, which is a white guy that sounds like a black dude.
Interesting.
And, yeah, like when I heard, because they do like the, what's it called, like the no face cam gameplay. I forgot what they call it. It's a specific thing that they call it. But cartoons just started showing his face. And I was like, oh, he's white.
We're gonna move on for Back for Blood, because I want to ask you a very important question.
Oh Lord, why do you do this? You always ask me a question just to get my reaction.
This is not a reaction question. It
might be.
You are prepared for this question. How are you liking Mass Effect?
Oh, I love it. I am so immersed, child.
Can I tell you? After you tell your story, I want to tell you how I got introduced to Mass Effect.
Okay. I got introduced by y'all because y'all said I wasn't a real gamer until
negative.
It was you.
Nobody said that.
That's how I felt.
No.
So y'all told me to start watching start playing Mass Effect because you said it was really good. It's one of those trilogies that you need to be like in the know about, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see if I can do it. So yeah, I started it on my stream. Baby, I was immersed in the first 5 minutes. I was like, after I got my character together and stuff, I was like, ooh. Saren, who I named Satan because he's the devil. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They done killed my dude. They done killed my partner. How am I supposed to be part of the game if my partner died and they can't initiate me? Me up there. I don't need to be in this. It wasn't my fault. I was bad. I was looking for my friend. Me, what?
Oh my gosh.
And then they killed my little teammate at the beginning. I was a little sad about that. So dang, he did that quick. Now who told him to run out there? Because that wasn't my order.
That was the only reason why they existed. Yeah, that's the only reason they existed, was to die in that moment.
That's sad. But my little group now, I got everybody but one person. And the little, you know how you can see the characters? So I got Garrus. I got the turtle. I
Garrus.
got the other girl.
Dang, I wish I had my
Ashley.
bookmark.
Is it Ashley? I think it's Ashley. And then I got the other girl. I forgot her name. And then I got my homeboy that been rocking with me from the beginning. And I need one more person that's in the middle. I need to find him. I need my whole gang.
I think I know who the last person is. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so happy that you're enjoying it.
I'm gonna play it again this week, so I may be streaming either tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay.
So either way, I'll be streaming that. So if you haven't followed me yet on Twitch, what's wrong with you? Anyway, it is Foxx the THEE gamer. Okay.
Boom.
And
Boom. And that's on period.
And I stream weekly, and we're gonna have a good time. Now I'm gonna start introducing like the wine of the week for my streams, cause you know, not saying that I love to drink, but
yeah, you like a good wine.
Good wine.
What are you drinking right now?
Juice.
Oh. Unfermented wine.
I am drinking Welch's Tropical Punch.
You know, we're keeping it light.
Welch's Minute Maid.
We're keeping it light. I'm drinking a homemade matcha latte by Gold, which is one of my favorite brands of health food stuff, superfoods, and their coconut collagen mix is really, really good. It tastes like coconut milk in them. But yeah, so
I love it so far. I can't wait to see what happens. I hope that I kick Saren's butt. He is on. I need to start making a hit list.
I can't say anything, but it's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be a wild ride. It's 3 games with this story. I'm not saying anything.
It's gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna point to it every time I play, and I'm gonna have like people who I don't like. Jazzy Guns has a similar one, and I'm gonna copy that because there's some people who need to get got. And Saren is one of them. He did my boy dirty. He was up there trying to talk to him about what was going on, and he shot him. Ooh. He shot him. He shot him.
That's gonna be the least of your worries come to. Oh, baby. It's gonna wreck ya. It's gonna wreck ya. Wreck ya.
So tell me how you got into Mass Effect while I soak in my sorrow.
So... It always is about a boy, and I think like my then boyfriend was telling me that I should play it, and I was being rebellious, and I said no. I mean, this was back in the day, like 2009, so it was still a fairly new game, because it came out in 2007, I think. So I refused to play it in 2009, and then 2010. I think is when 2 came out, and I went to Replays. I don't know if y'all know about Replays, if it's still a thing anywhere. It's a used video game store that used to have all the classics, and then they just didn't because people stopped selling their stuff, and then they went under most of the places. But I got it from there for like $10, and I went home and played it. Couldn't put it down. Got so obsessed with it. Like, it's all I thought about, all I wanted to do. It actually helped me find some of my, well, they're no longer my favorite gamers anymore, but some of my, like, first people I used to watch on YouTube was because they used to do Mass Effect cosplay. I used to love it. And then when I played 2, it was like, when I knew I was addicted to gaming, when I was in college, I had issues, because that's all I wanted to do. And, there used to be this thing called Raptor that was like a social media for video games.
Yep, I remember that too.
And it used to like update your status of like what you're playing.
Gaming.
Yeah, and so like you can have status. Right. You can have like a status, like what you're playing or what games you want to play, all that stuff. And I was playing Mass Effect 2, so it updated that. At the time my name was, I'm not gonna tell y'all what my name was. Oops. It was stupid, but it was saying like Katt was playing Mass Effect 2, and then my mom was like, come on, you need to eat dinner. So I cut the game off, and then it updated it that Katt finally came up for air after playing 9 hours of Mass Effect 2. 9 hours straight. I never left my chair. That's how good it is. I was so immersed. And then when 3 came out, I think I was a senior in college, and I stood in line in Tuscaloosa. My then boyfriend, who was a better boyfriend.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. We both went to the same college.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Sweet home Alabama.
Tide, bro. Okay, anyways. I went to that GameStop on McFarland Boulevard, and it was wrapped around the building. And I got my Mass Effect 3, and I played it probably just as many hours as I played 2. But I made a decision in 3 that I regret, and I cannot talk about it right now because it will spoil it. But I regret it, and I think about it often. And that's it. Yeah, I regret it.
Like, why are you drinking your coffee?
No, every time.
And I think about the decision that I made.
Anytime somebody says Mass Effect,
it has affected my life.
It has affected my life. It has affected my life. I let somebody die, and I didn't need to do it. It was a decision I made. A decision I made that cost them their life. But it wasn't my boo Garrus. Hey.
Garrus is like the Captain America of the group.
And Captain America is fine, okay?
Ugh.
I mean, what you want? Caden?
I don't want none of
That's fair.
I'm trying to be honest. Like, you act like this is Stardew Valley where you have to marry somebody.
I am all about romance in games.
There's no reason romance. We got a war outside.
That's why you're gonna need some downtime. They're gonna set it up.
Limit soldiers.
You're gonna need some downtime in Mass Effect 2. Wink, wink. It gets a little M-rated. Wink, wink. They don't show anything.
I was about to have a stream friendly version, dog.
No, they don't show anything. They just show like little clips of like an arm or a leg.
That's why I do have to pick somebody.
I don't think you have to. It's just if you do, you get to romance them. Ow. And then, you know, they were going for that. That was so innovative because like your decisions, even in relationships, you know, like, anyways.
Just like in the beginning, I was like, okay, I know that my decisions now they're gonna affect, so let me like let my team know that I support them. I don't like, especially like the first mission, everything when we came back to the ship. I was like reassuring them and everything. I was like, this is gonna affect our bond later.
Your bond is important.
Right, now my group is the Femme Fatale.
Hey.
Got everything I need. I looked at the stats. I was like, oh, we got this. I might have to bring my little turtle friend in a few times because he a heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter. Your turtle friend. So, I mean, honestly, a lot of stuff has happened since the last time we did an episode was on Ode to Keisha, which congratulations to those that won. You should be getting your book soon. 2 people won. If y'all want to see who that was, go follow us on Instagram, but also just go look at the post. But yeah, so Disney Plus, or Disney had Disney Plus Day where they announced a lot of their upcoming shows and movies, and it's so much stuff that I had to like get a link. So if I'm looking down, if you're watching this, that's why. The one that I know that you're most excited about is Agatha. It's been Agatha.
Hold on.
She had to pull homegirl out.
Oh, love. I say this for this moment.
Oh, we get a live unboxing. Well, it's not live for y'all. It's live for me.
Can you not see it? It's like, so, hold on. Let me bring this down. Because I don't want it to overshadow. Okay. Can you see it now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Agatha.
I have not opened any of my pops, so.
Oh, it's a bobblehead one.
Yeah.
She looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Antwara.
Look at the curls.
Yes.
I love pop figures. And look at the nails on you.
Oh. Period.
Period.
So, I am so excited for Agatha.
I know, this is gonna be so good. I'm not even, I haven't even begun to think about what direction they're going in.
I don't care.
I know, it's just gonna be so
I
good.
just gotta see my girl prosper, okay?
I know. I really love Catherine Hahn.
It's gonna be before WandaVision or after. I'm excited either way because it's before we can see her like in between that time. What they show. Like,
oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, that would be the most logical.
Yes, but after it can show her breaking free, like her being her own head. And, like, dealing with Wanda's thing. Like, I don't know, like Wanda's curse gets. Like,
ooh, unless they do both.
The multiverse.
Ooh. I guess we'll get more details soon. But Marvel, so they announced a show for Agatha, a show for Ironheart, which I feel like they've been talking about for a while. Riri? We love to see it. We love to see it. And then Echo, which I am like out of the loop about Echo.
What?
I know, like, yeah, like that one was so left field to me, but like in a good way.
In a good way, for sure. Yeah.
And the other Marvel thing.
I just wanted to bring Blade. I know it's not coming soon, but I just want to bring it.
Oh, I am very excited. Yes, Blade. Wesley Snipes gave. Yes, he gave him his blessing. Via Twitter. You know how they say blessing when really he just said like he's gonna be great. Good enough for us.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, we'll take it. You know, he said it.
Black people love blessings, okay?
He said it. He gonna be good, but we already know he gonna be good. Cause I know I love him and everything he's done. Him and Luke Cage. That was a twist, first off, but I really enjoy him and Luke Cage.
I loved him and Luke Cage.
That was a good first season. The second season was disappointing.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
That's how they did all those shows. Man, no, that was a good time on Netflix. I missed that. Like, Daredevil was always good. I'm sorry, there was never an Iron Fist show at all. I don't know what you're talking about. They never made it. Never happened. Don't know her. Don't want her.
Who is she? We don't know her.
Daredevil was always good. Jessica Jones season 1 was unbelievable. Season 2.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 trash.
Season 2 was good. I wouldn't call it trash. It was good. Was there a season 3? Am I imagining season 3?
I think so.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so they're also bringing back the X-Men cartoon. It's set in the 90s animated series continuity. So it apparently picks up where it left off, and it's going to have the same style animation. Oh my gosh. X-Men 97.
The little girl that used to watch X-Men with her dad eating a bowl of cereal and some toast. Is freaking out right now.
So sweet. That's so precious.
This is my childhood.
I know, this is crazy.
This is how, now I know how Harry Potter fans feel.
Yeah. They announced something about them recently, but I'm a fan of the movies and some of the books because I haven't finished them, but I'm not like that. I like trivia though because it makes me learn the universe.
I haven't read any Harry Potter.
It's good. I mean, I
was one of the people that was shunned.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, we talked about this on an episode.
So I could never get into it. Like sometimes I watch the movie every now and then, but I was just like I kind of don't know what's going on. Like,
it's it's a good universe.
I saw a post today. It was like, which house are you in? Apparently, I'm in House Slytherin because I'm a Capricorn. I don't know what that means. Green like Slytherin, so I guess it's meant to be.
I think it's more of like, I don't really know. I mean, they always say like Slytherin is the evil ones, but they're not all evil. I think their motivations are just more self-centered. I didn't even want to say it like that, but that's typically what it is. I am Ravenclaw, which is, they say they're typically more, I took the quiz and it said I'm Ravenclaw, and they say they're typically more like book smart and stuff like that.
What's the one that starts with an H?
So I was gonna say Hufflepuff is what I claim. Yeah, I can see that. Hufflepuff is loyal.
I was gonna say Higglypuff.
Nope, close. I claim Hufflepuff because I feel like, well, I mean, Harry, when the Sorting Hat was on him and he was like, please don't be Slytherin, please don't be Slytherin, like, they say that Harry was supposed to be Slytherin, but his desire was to be Gryffindor, so the hat gave him his desire. And so, like, I feel like I would be like, please don't be Ravenclaw, please don't be Ravenclaw, which would have been fine either way, but Hufflepuff just seems like more fitting.
What if you said that it was like Slytherin?
And I'd be like, you're a liar, and I would kill the Sorting Hat. Oh, yeah, that's better than what I said. I said, kill the Sorting Hat.
Wow.
Well, it's just a hat. Anyways, this is not a Harry Potter podcast.
No, this is a Marvel, and everything like that, and we are excited.
Yes. And the other one I'm excited about, and like I said, for those watching, I'm looking at my phone to keep up with my notes. So the other thing I'm excited about is Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. Love Star Wars.
Yes, she does.
I will defend it. I will not defend the sequels. But I will love to talk to the people. I will love to talk to people about them. I would love to talk about why Kylo Ren should have been redeemed. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Obi-Wan Kenobi show or movie. I think it's a show.
In the bad light, honey. So y'all want bad.
He had a moment of redemption.
He has potential to be good.
Yeah. Well,
Look away from his fingers like silly putty.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about, I mean, I know Hayden Christensen has to come back because obviously, but I really don't think that he was like the best Anakin. But he's older now and things have changed or whatever. So I'm excited to give it a shot. But what I really wanted us to fangirl about is Proud Family.
The Proud Family. What? You and me will always be tight.
Be tight.
Family, every single second night.
Hey, night.
Family, Proud Family. They push your, but the second part.
Make you wanna hug. Family, family.
Bro.
Yes, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Back again.
And it's gonna be so epic because like it was epic when we were younger. The animation looks dope. All the characters have developed.
Everybody loved Proud Family. The whole family sat together, like mom, dad, uncles.
It's just like
everybody can relate to it. It's a good, positive black family going through stuff with funny stuff about like what we have gone through or whatever as a collective. But they talk about different topics and stuff. But they add comedy and stuff into like everybody can relate to it.
See, we didn't need Blackish because we had Proud Family. That's what we should have told them. Just re-release Proud Family a lot faster and we wouldn't need Blackish. Blackish did have potential, and then it was just like,
because that guy I think he got super selfish and full of himself, and he just started coming out with some bull.
Yeah.
It's like, don't even.
It's like it got too far. Grownish, mixedish.
Grownish was okay for like the first 2 or 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got kind of weird there. And then when he came out with mixes, I said, "Baby, you just trying to get a check at this point."
Right. We don't. And then he came out. Excuse me. Came out with that other show on Netflix. What was that one called?
Mixed. Ain't no ish in it, huh?
What was that show he came out with on Netflix?
Something about like being rich or something.
Yeah, it was
he
like
was actually in that one.
I will never watch that. Anyways, we had Proud Family, so that was good enough for us. And now we got it back. Yeah, Disney was
almost all. Is it all the original characters?
I think so.
Sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Disney is in their bag with this one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. Now there has been some back and forth on Twitter about like some of the characters, especially like Dejanay.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like, hopefully they see Dejanay in a new light and stuff. It's like Penny's friends weren't really friends, but I think it's all part of the narrative. Like,
yeah,
you know, Penny had to find who she was for herself.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't. You can't always rely on every single thing with every single person and stuff like that. Like, I think that was a life lesson.
Yeah,
and they was discussing that, I was like, you learned a lesson.
Mm-hmm. I think like shows now are trying to have healthier friendships and relationships, where back in the day the comedy was that the relationship was unhealthy and it wasn't the best. So I mean, that was just like a different type of comedy. That's why when people say, oh, things have changed, like people don't laugh at the stuff that they used to laugh at, like, yeah, because we've grown to know that those things were not the healthiest for people.
Absolutely right. So I was like,
yes. Yes.
Oh, Bravo, Tango Alpha.
Oh, no, you're fine. But yeah, Disney has some good stuff that's coming out in the next year. So they also announced the Cars series. I've never seen the Cars movies, but it's Cars. Really, well, you'll love the series that's coming out.
Surprise. Grace watches things. Just kidding. My name is Foxx. Anyway.
Oh, not you giving your real name.
I know.
Gonna have to beep that out. I'm gonna have to remember to beep that one out.
I mean, it don't really matter because I say my real name on Twitter too, so somebody gonna figure it out.
Oh, Lord.
They're gonna have a Wikipedia about me before I even figure out that I'm like actually. No, Grace. She is this and this and this.
They're gonna be all in your business.
In the business, and yours too, honey.
Nobody gonna know anything about me. I keep it on the low. Just kidding. I mean, people already know my name. It's just my nickname is just a short version of it.
Right.
I could be Kathy. I'm not. I could be Kathleen. I'm not. I could be cathartic. Maybe. That could be my name. You don't know my life. Anyways.
That was a shift in the atmosphere.
You know, what's a harmless little lie among friends?
Among friends. So yeah, I'm super excited about all the new Disney stuff that is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be very entertained, okay?
Very entertained.
We're gonna be. Are you not entertained?
I felt like that was coming. Somebody, my pastor, put that in his sermon the other day, and I was like, why did nobody yell that out back at him? He didn't do the voice, so somebody should have done it.
Are you not entertained?
It was a missed opportunity. I don't think the older people would have been into it.
Speaking of, have you watched the movie Red Notice?
Mm-mm.
It's with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds, who we love, and Gal Gadot.
Oh, I saw that.
Because even though I know they're not playing any of their superhero characters, in my mind I'm like, Marvel, DC, cross.
I know, this is what we want. This is where it begins. I love how you're doing like these unintentional transitions for me.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it because you just.
Speaking of DC.
Yes, that was like so perfect.
I'll tell you what we love to see. Nubia.
Yes.
All her glory. So,
Man.
Kat, can you tell us more about Nubia and the Amazons? How you feel about it?
I am okay. So when we're recording this, issue number 2 has come out, but I went to our local comic book store and they told me they were not putting it on the shelf until tomorrow. So he is saving me a copy of the variant cover, which I have not seen images of the variant cover for issue 2. But I'm just trusting whatever. So I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow. But let me tell you, my sweet husband, Silent P, I've been searching for issue 1 because I didn't go to my local comic book store like I should have. Support your local comic book store, kids. I went to the large corporation, Second and Charles, which is owned by a larger corporation, Books A Million. And I went in there like an idiot looking for Nubia and the Amazons. And it was not in there because everybody is reading manga. So Second and Charles has completely changed their store to revolve around manga right now. And they had a small section. They used to carry comics. That's where I used to get my comics from. So after Kingdom Comics closed. So I mean, there's another one, but I don't mess with it because the dude is rude. So I went there. They didn't have anything else. No, we don't have to beat them up. We just don't give them money. So my husband, we went to Georgia. You're fine. We went to Georgia for my friend's ordination, and he was like, I'm going to go to a comic book store while you're at your thing, because I also had a meeting. And then he said, I didn't find anything for you. And I was like, oh, it's okay. So we go back to the hotel, and Nubia and the Amazons issue 1 is sitting on the table, and he was just like, psych. And so I was very excited. So I immediately jumped on the bed and started reading it. He's the sweetest. Okay, so that all that to say, I just wanted to brag on my husband. But I'm loud. I can see my thing. Hold on. No, my microphone. It went red. Okay.
Red.
Let me turn it down a little bit now. But so the first issue is really, really good. So it's 2 writers, and I can see that they're trying to also focus on how relationships is going to be big in their survival and how Nubia leads and all these things. The artwork is so beautiful. Just like seeing brown skin that's the right shades. Oh my goodness.
Man.
It's a game changer. Like hair texture.
The ash black.
Right. And then like the weird wired hair. Vita Ayala. So they co-wrote with Stephanie Williams, who y'all already know I love Stephanie Williams.
Absolutely.
Yes. I am still telling people to read Living Heroes. I don't know how you can buy it, but it's really good. It's hilarious. But it's nice to see like the dialogue is so good. Like the conversations they have, the way I'm trying not to spoil anything because the story, the way it sets up, you know, it's like a 10-minute read if that. But the way the story sets it up, you know, some stuff is about to go down and there's like this pending doom, and it's important that they trust their leadership and that they trust the people that they're around. And it's also really good about identity and like becoming who you were meant to be. And it doesn't matter who you were in the past, it's who you are right now in this moment. So I'm very excited.
You are.
Right. When I went into my local comic book store, I'm just going to go ahead and call it out since I called out the other one. Sanctum, which is also a tattoo shop, which is really cool.
We should go.
Yeah, we should totally go. They're really, really cool, and they're nice and like not intimidating at all. They
get a tattoo anyway.
Do you have one already? I didn't think so. Okay. Well, make sure you know what you want to get. I'll go with you. I need another tattoo. I'm just trying to cover my body in ancient Christian symbols. That's all I'm trying to do. But that's neither here nor there. I have a bunch of them planned out. But so I made a pull list. He was like, "Do you just want to make a pull list? So every time it comes out, I'll just, they just save a copy for you." And
that's cool.
I know. That's my first time ever doing that because I've never been consistent. Like I used to read the comic that I read consistently when it was coming out was Gotham Academy. I was really into it, and then Bitch Planet, which is the name of it, so I'm saying it. I used to love Bitch Planet. What's the name of it?
Just kidding.
You should read that. It's really good. But yes, I am excited to see where this is going. I think it is a mini series, so I don't know how many issues it's going to be, but it's a prequel to something else that's coming out. That's what I read. So DC has some stuff up their sleeves too. Marvel is not the only one doing stuff. DC got the comics game down pat, honestly.
Like comic animations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're top tier.
Marvel.
Yeah.
And that's the hill I stand on.
Yeah.
Comics.
But Marvel's not gonna be like that forever.
Yeah, because What If was What If was crazy.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna be on top for like live because apparently Eternals was not good.
Oh, baby, Eternals, I heard it was trash.
Yeah. But Shang-Chi was good.
Angelina.
Oh, I mean, she probably wasn't the reason it was bad, so you still enjoy her in it.
But anyway, we're excited for Disney. We're also excited for DC.
Yeah, DC. I always love DC. I need to get back into Batman / Catwoman, which I don't know if I talked about on here. I read the first 2 issues. I don't always post every day or every week, but I also have an Instagram called Hanging with Cat Burglar, where I talk about what I'm reading and playing, which is actually what we're going to transition into right now because this has been a long episode, so we need to wrap it up. But you know what? Y'all missed us. It's fine.
And we missed y'all.
Yeah, we missed y'all too. We enjoy talking about this stuff. We could talk about it all day, every day. Is there anything else you've been watching besides One Piece?
I'm still watching Black Clover.
Oh yeah. And is that the one I'm supposed to watch for you to?
Can we talk about real quick how HBO Max has changed the game?
Oh yeah, by adding all these.
Has a Crunchyroll hub. What?
Did I know that?
They have a Crunchyroll hub on HBO Max, so all the anime is now on HBO Max.
Maybe I didn't realize that's how we finished Hunter x Hunter a while back, because they finally they were like the only place them in Crunchyroll that you can watch the rest of the episodes, because Netflix is crazy.
So now it's a Crunchyroll hub on HBO Max.
Wow.
Got almost all the anime, and they put all of that on HBO Max. And I'm just like,
it's a lot of anime to watch.
My heart is content.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad there's a lot. Which, if you didn't listen to a couple episodes ago, we talked about anime that we recommend for beginners, people who are trying to really get into anime. My husband and I have a friend who was asking us what's a good starter, and we told her Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Because if you are not ready for magical girl type anime, and you're not ready for shonen type anime that is like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist is a good introduction. Brotherhood is a good introduction because the weird whatever stuff is alchemy, and that's fascinating.
It introduces everything.
Yeah, the story is just so good. I mean, that just goes to tell you that women write the best manga. But anyways,
women do a lot of things right, don't we?
That's right. But yeah, so what else have you been playing and watching and stuff like that?
So I'm trying to get my ranking up on Dead by Daylight. We're playing Mass Effect on Twitch. I'm also gonna start playing Hades once I get my Switch up, so that will be on Twitch too. I'm excited
Nice.
for that. Um, what else? What else? We're playing Back for Blood as a group.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. I'm kind of playing Borderlands 3 by myself until I get a PS4. So I've been playing that since I paid for it, child.
At least Merch said he would buy you a copy for PS4.
And I'm keeping that.
Yep.
Screenshot of that.
Good.
I got
I'm also
Google
keeping
Photos. Thank you. Got on my Google Photos, so when we get to that, that's the first game I'm gonna get, and he gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also can't wait to play Persona 5.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that game. I love watching Jazzy Guns play it.
That's one I've never played. I have a friend that's like obsessed with it.
It's so good. It's so good. I can't wait. And Dwayne King, which is her fiance.
Yeah. We like them.
Dwayne and Jazz, but they also do gaming. And it's so fun watching them game and play with other black content creators.
Mm-hmm.
Other black gamers. It's cool to see black people do stuff.
Yep, it's always great.
Always great.
It's always
great. People try to shun people of color from a lot of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
the fact that we're doing it and doing it great, you just stay mad. I guess.
If they don't invite us, don't invite us to the table. We create our own table.
And we got the wood, child. We got the wood, the hammer, the nail.
The stuff you be saying.
That's my auntie coming out.
That was an auntie comment for real.
Yeah, I'm almost 30, so you know.
Hey, 30s are not that bad besides my back hurting when I lean over.
That's already happened.
I had to pop my back.
But hey, we're done. That's all, y'all. What anime have?
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't done mine.
My bad. Forget Katt. Y'all have.
I know. Forget me.
Thank y'all for watching.
Y'all better stay here and listen to me. Anyways, we've been rewatching Brotherhood, like I said. I started watching Ranking of Kings. First two episodes had me in tears. So I'm excited to see how it wrecks me. I need it to not wreck me because I just don't have time for all of that. It's just the premise is this little prince who is deaf and mute, and so they are saying like he's not worthy to be a king, even though he is the firstborn. He's small, but he's smart, and people are really mean to him and bully him and call him an idiot and dumb and beat him up. And his younger brother beats him up because he's stronger than him. But there's this little shadow named Kage, which means shadow. And Kage has not just sympathy for, his name is Boji, I think. Not just sympathy, but like he relates to him because Kage's backstory is very sad. So that was episode 2 that also had me crying. So they become friends, and he's like, I'm gonna always be in your corner. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so sad, but also beautiful.
That wants me to cry so bad.
It looks like so far it's really good. So I started that, and then Silent P started watching Fire Force, so I watched that with him occasionally. Okay. And then playing.
It's cool that y'all get to watch though, cause you know, Big Foe watched the 85 South show.
The 85 South show.
With the DC Young Fly Carlos.
Oh, I don't know that show.
Yeah, it's black comedy. They were on Wild 'N Out.
I know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's funny. But that's what he watches. That's what I watch with him. He don't watch anime, so you know.
That's okay. It's not for everybody. Even though we're gonna get him into something at least. He gotta have one.
Never gonna happen.
Well.
I tried to get him to watch Jujutsu Kaisen because I was like, okay, he really just squaring up, beating people up.
Oh, did I tell you we watched the first episode finally? Because I got basically caught up on the manga almost.
Oh, okay.
So, or where the anime is. So I think I'm like a couple chapters away from where it ends. So I was like, let's go ahead because I keep falling off of the manga.
Okay.
So that's the manga that I'm reading. I don't know why I'm waving this mascara around, but and then I'm playing. I'm playing Ocarina of Time on the Switch because we got the update. It's so good.
Proud of me. I have a Zelda shirt.
Oh, you do?
I was gonna wear it, but I forgot where I put it.
Oh.
So I was like, Mortal Kombat it is.
I don't think I even have a Zelda shirt, but my friend just sent me a link to. What'd you say?
Kohl's.
Oh, Kohl's. My friend just sent me a link to a cosplay for Zelda from Breath of the Wild, and it's good quality. She had it for Halloween, so I'm gonna order that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you need to tell me about where you go for cosplay, because my first cosplay is coming up next month. You wanna know who I'm gonna do?
Yeah. Do you want them to know?
I mean, you can.
Okay, I just didn't know if this was like for me or what.
I'm gonna be a gender swap of Blade.
Oh, that's gonna be so dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Yarr.
Wait, where are you wearing it to?
I got my green screen and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Do the pictures like everybody else do.
Yeah, I thought about starting to do stuff like that. So we can talk about it later, but I haven't bought cosplay stuff in a long time. I used to get my wigs just from Amazon, but there's a lot more places now. And then I used to make a lot of my stuff from the thrift store.
Yeah, I'm going to Shein.
Stop giving them your money, girl.
I love them.
I know, but they don't love their workers.
To me.
That's neither here nor there. Okay, last thing, I've also gotten back into Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm real behind on where everybody else is.
Baby, my thing probably like some tumbleweed.
Some
folks probably dead. do they eat?
Yeah, mine was just like, hey, I finally upgraded my house to a bigger house, so I thought I saw this again. But anyway, so that's what I've been watching and playing and reading. So
okay, cool.
Now
that's cool.
We have talked y'all's ear off about some of everything. So just tell us, what you're most excited for that Disney announced on Disney Plus Day.
Yes.
And your thoughts about the Spider-Man trailer, which we didn't talk about because that's too much to talk about. We did a reaction for the teaser. I don't know if we're going to do a reaction for the actual trailer. But we're excited to see everybody's theories.
I have some theories.
Yeah, we know Andrew Garfield is going to be in it and Tobey Maguire. We strongly believe. But I'm glad to not see them until December 17th. We saw
him already.
Did we see him?
Who else punched the lizard?
We didn't see him. I'm saying I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know for sure.
What if they removed them from that scene, but they were there?
Oh, I believe that's something that would happen. Yeah. So tickets go on sale when November 29th, and we will be getting them because I need to be there day one.
Yep.
But yeah.
Day one, yep.
For sure.
Be the first in line. Yep.
Yep.
Big bag popcorn, big bag snacks. Yep.
Yep. Oh, we can choose our seats and everything ahead of time. Yeah, I love the future.
A little bit in the middle, make sure nobody around me. I'm gonna put the little cones right there so nobody can right beside me. Yep.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on all social media, Solar Scouts Pod. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, can you please leave us a review so that we know if you like this podcast or not? If you don't, then maybe hold off, but also give us an honest review. We would appreciate it. It tells us what we need to fix, what you were looking for in the future. But we are so appreciative of everybody that has stuck with us in this. How many episodes? 9, 8, 9? I can't remember. It's one of these. I think it's 9. Y'all will see in the description. Anything else we need to add?
Yeah, we absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all so much for riding with us. We will have more sweepstakes and stuff soon.
Yes.
Giveaways, you know.
So follow us on Instagram so you'll know, because that's where we'll post the information. And until next time, I am Katt.
And I'm Foxx.
And we're the Solo Scouts. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.